Please welcome Swizz Beatz and his son, Nasir Dean. I'm gonna put this down here. There we go. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having
I'm excited
us.
to have you here. Now, Nasir, and I'm gonna call you Nas, right? Is that
Yes,
cool? Happy belated birthday to
Thank
you.
you so much.
Okay, first of all, I remember when Nas was little. Swizz, can you believe you got a 23-year-old?
Unbelievable, and he's like going on 10 feet.
I know. Like, he was so little, now I'm looking up at you like, hey, how you doing? This is like, okay, so Nas, I have to ask this.
Yes,
was Swizz tough on you when you were growing up?
Actually, I think that he was pretty balanced. He let me have a lot of fun. I wasn't being that bad at that age, but things change, right?
Did he go through like the teenage, you know, because my son is 18 and he thinks he knows everything.
Oh, yeah.
So he go through that?
Absolutely.
So much fun.
100%.
It was so much fun for you.
Fun.
Oh man. Now, and this is the one I remember right here. Like, what happened from here to here, Swizz?
Unbelievable.
Oh man.
Wow.
Now, Swizz, you and Alicia Keys, y'all have celebrated your 13th anniversary. 13 years. So I read that y'all don't give each other like physical gifts anymore.
We definitely give physical gifts.
Okay, you do.
But for this anniversary, for some reason, we was just like, you know what, let's just make it about us. Let's not make it about anything but us.
Okay.
And we just chilled and relaxed, and it felt good. Kind of hard for me to do, but it felt good.
Okay, so there's nothing, so y'all just like, this time you just had a nice dinner, or did you go anywhere, exotic location, or?
Just kicked it.
You just kicked it?
Yeah, for the first time ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was like the most extravagant thing that you've done for your wife?
The list is long.
Oh, so that's
No,
what
because you gotta understand, like, this is Alicia Keys. This is, like, you know, like, let's not play around. You know, there's a lot of people in this world that would love to be with her, so I have to stay on my A game. So, you know, like.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I understand. If you dating Sherri Shepherd, if we go to the Cheesecake Factory, I am happy. I understand.
She's happy with. She's very minimal. Like, I have to like force her to enjoy herself sometimes.
Okay, I love that. I love your love for Alicia.
Yes.
Okay, so now. Y'all are in the studio. Nas, you're in the studio. You making music now.
Yes, ma'am.
You taking after your father. Is that a lot of pressure?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No?
No, I'm kidding. It's I think that there's pressure in any area in which you really want to persevere in, and I believe my father. I don't take it as pressure. I take it as inspiration.
Okay.
And for me, that helps me. Just create in general. You know, we just bounce off each other in the most positive ways, and yeah, I don't really have that type of pressure in that way. But pressure does come with it. That is a part of the territory. So I have pressure in ways, but not when it comes to my father and in that way.
What kind of music are you making, Nas?
I'm making like a mix of hip hop, rap, rock and roll, and like classical music as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swizz. Like with my son, I'm a stand-up comic, his dad is a stand-up comic, and I so want to like guide him and go, no, you don't do the joke like that. Do you ever want to look at Nas and go, you're going in the wrong direction?
I definitely love to give him direction, but I think the best thing is for him to find his direction.
Okay.
You know, and just guide from the side, because sometimes we give too much direction and then they're not really themselves. And so I love for him to be himself. He's very unique. And if I see him going off track, I'll tap him a little. No, the racetrack is over there. But it's been a blessing to let all of my kids have their freedom and creativity.
I need to give you your flowers, Swizz, because you made huge songs in hip hop. Like you are one of the best that have ever done it, Swizz. But they told me, is this true that when you were producing DMX, like he didn't even want to finish the hit song "Party Up"? Like that song was it.
I mean, he didn't want to do Party Up, and he didn't want to do Rough Riders Anthem. Most artists don't want to do the hits.
They don't want to do the.
They don't want to do the hits because they don't know they're the hits at that time.
Right.
And that's why you have a producer.
Okay. Like, so how do you get them in the vibe where they can trust you to know, come on, because he didn't even want to finish the song.
I mean, that's with most artists that have other things that they want to go out and have fun. Nobody really want to be in the studio, like, after you made it.
Okay.
Right? So getting these artists to come in the studio, they have a lot of money, they have a lot of access, so that's like going back to school or something.
Okay.
Right? But once they get in there, they listen.
All right, so question for you. I freestyled. I was on Sway in the morning.
Hey.
Okay, this is out of Nas. This is out of my realm, but he made me freestyle. Can you take a look?
Let's see this.
Don't stop. I'm sexy. I'm 56. She can't be me. I'm sexy. From my hands to my feet. What? I'm sexy. What? It's confidence and a style. Ooh, baby, I'm making what you wow. Okay, so.
Okay.
I would have never done that. Now, Swizz, can you help make a Lil Shepherd a star? Like, like, what do you do with people have you ever been in the studio with people with no talent and you like, why are we here?
Look, there's a thing called Pro Tools. We can fix you up.
That's what I'm talking about.
We can fix you up.
So, thank you for that, because you know I'll be calling you. That's my next. Now, Nas, I saw that you were hanging out with Jay-Z. And, you know, it was a whole thing about would you get $500,000 or take a dinner with Jay-Z? You took dinner. So, what was y'all chatting about?
He was just telling me how certain things are priceless. Relationships are priceless. And $500,000 is nothing if you don't know how to spend it.
Ooh.
He was dropping gems the whole time. Like he's really a different, elevated, and I can see why him and my father are such great friends, because they have they have a similar stimulus when it comes to learning new things.
Yeah.
And applying them. So like being at that dinner I would take the dinner if I were you, no cap.
The dinner is the one.
Yeah, take the dinner.
Okay, so what's the most important thing that you came away with from that dinner?
I wrote down like at least 30 things.
Okay.
But there was this specific thing that he said. He said, excellence is my habit.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
I like that.
Yeah. So, we're making new habits.
I hear you. When I talked to Oprah, she says, what are you going to do to level up? And I was like, I don't know. You know, when you talk to people like Jay-Z and Swizz, they give you things to think about. Like, you know, oh my gosh. Well, something to think about, and I want to watch. Congratulations on Drive with Swizz Beatz. So that's your new show.
Yes.
Excellence is your habit. What inspired this?
Just my love for cars. Growing up in the South Bronx, seeing cars that I couldn't afford going by. That's my car. This is my car. Then I eventually got a Nissan Z300 twin turbo for like $6,000, and my love for cars started then. And since then, I've been collecting cars, doing car shows. So this opportunity came up to do this show, and I didn't want to do a show that was blingy and expensive cars and things that the community can't touch. I wanted to do something where the community can learn and see family, travel, cars, you know, all of the different things that's right in your backyard as well.
And that's, you know, cars really, when they mean something to you, it's a lot of heart involved in the cars.
100%.
Because you had a Nissan Z. That's like the car that we used to have.
Yes.
So, Nas, and what made you want to get in with your dad on this show?
He just invited me. He invited me, and I wouldn't have rather done anything else. We had like the most amazing time. We started off just learning more about each other, bonding, and we really became partners and just completely executing the vision for the show.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.